A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Gio Gonzalez, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Is in there, a called strike 3. And now a chance to meet the Mets. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good count and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their run.
Here's Juan Lagares, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pham on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Now in the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Two-0 count, the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ruth coasts under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next for the Mets, Wilmer Flores. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at home.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes, wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first now from Yankee Stadium. It's now 2-0 New York. Bob Gibson, the Nebraska native, will be the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Next for New York, Robin Yount. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
Robin Yount.
Execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Tommy Pham.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the op.
Working for the punch out and the offering. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, I'm looking for Longoria to snap out of the funk he's been in. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
So a runner on first with one out now. And here comes the babe.
For him against a great pitcher, but if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw skips right past him at third. Yount isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he is out.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Reggie.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson, runner in scoring position. The 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Defense today. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo, putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above average arms when guys try to steal on him.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run for Chris Iannetta. Third home run for him on the year, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle, reined in. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 3-0 New York.
A little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he struck him out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So that plate appearance. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Yanks strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
High in the air out to center field. Pham has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Mets are out on top, 4-0. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan.
A bouncer up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. Through 5.5, it's the Mets 5 and the Yankees nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Babe Ruth. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
They can then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Upton. He's got it 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another shot now, Reggie Jackson. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Hit out towards second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. There's still a lot of game left in this one.
Looking to send him packing again. Line drive, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of ball.
Here's the 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Next will be the designated hitter, Francisco Cervelli. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And add one more, as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Well, the run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Mets 6 and the Yankees nothing. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup. And you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate.
Line to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Trevor Hoffman comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just...
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Mets go down 1, 2, 3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. This is to right field and deep for Freeman. Into the second deck and gone. Solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Number 17 for him on the season, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Matt Skipper on his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. A 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Lagares on the run. 2 down.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. The 0-1 delivery. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Mets have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. The New York Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Bob Gibson wins for the league best 15th time, striking out 12 in the process. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.